Welcome back to SoulSilver, everybody. We're gonna keep going through this place, fighting the same thing over and over again for who knows how long. And after this, don't we have to go to the radio tower and continue more of this? I think so. That's probably right after. Possibly. If so, then it might be a little while till we get to the next gym, which is fine. Especially since I did the little, couple episodes of just random exploring. But that's cool. Ghost Trick just ended. So now this is the only LP currently, so might as well give this a longer session than average, building up to when the new LP starts. Add to the suspense. Really make you wait for it. I mean, there's only two options to what it could be. It's not that big of a deal, but yeah. So we'll have this go for a little while. And oh boy, can you believe it? Drowsy and Zubat. What a guy. And then we get another one. Another one's just gonna come in. Why do they all just come in all at once? Each Persian statue sends in two. Just come at me all at once. 10 of you. Send out all your Pokemon at once and there you go. I'd still kick your asses. I have Magnitude. It's just gonna destroy everything. Or just jump me. I don't know why you guys even feel the need to play fair. You're Pokemon gangsters, right? Just attack me with your fists. Why did you do this? Motherfucker. Suck every single anything you want. I'm not gonna judge. You have to miss. And that's fine. It's a tad annoying, but it's fine. But then you missing leads to him using Supersonic, which is the dumbest thing in the world. And I'm not even going to put up with that jet! That jet! It's just not going to happen because it's jet! So no. You get paralyzed and then you die. Thank you. And it's just another Zubat! It's the same thing again! It's the same thing every time with these assholes. Did that experience bar even move? It didn't even look like it moved. Oh my god, these rocket grunts. Holy shit. Anyway, what can I talk about while this is happening? Because this is... If I try to focus on this, I won't be able to. If it's really just more of this forever. It's just going to be too monotonous. I'm going to zone out. And I'm just going to feel trapped. Actually, reminds me of the anime I was watching recently, which I mentioned I was watching something that I planned to do a review of, and upon finishing it and realizing that it was just dumb and I have nothing to say about it, I don't think I can do the review. So I was like, yeah guys, I'm definitely gonna do these anime series reviews. I'm watching this show right now, definitely gonna review it. Probably not. Which, it's a good thing I talk about that on this channel, rather than making like an update video about it or a vlog on that channel or anything. Because the message I've tried to get across on this channel multiple times is don't take anything I say seriously. And that's really the ethos of this channel. Especially if I'm talking about the other channel. If I'm talking about that channel on this channel, it's because it's stuff that I don't want to say over there. Because it's flimsy, flippy-floppy. So yeah, because I watched the show, it was Chaos Head. Because Chaos Child is coming out. And it's a sequel, and I've heard that there's no real connection, it's just like all new dudes, all new story and everything. But I wanted to watch it anyway. And yeah, it was shit. But I don't have anything to say, it was just dumb. The story was dumb. The animation was garbage, and the faces were off-model 95% of the time. Like if the camera was not doing an extreme close-up, they were off-model. The characters were nothing, and it was dumb. And I don't know how much I can elaborate on that, or why I would want to or need to. The story started out about like a murder mystery with this guy who's fucking schizophrenia and having delusions all the time, and it starts out fairly interesting enough with that, and then it turns into him and his harem of 6 girls with magical swords fighting against the evil man. And I was like, what the fuck happened there? So that's my review. It was bad. Don't watch it. Yeah. And I know not everybody here even follows the main channel, which is really weird. Because like I've said before, I never expected for this channel to become anything. I just expected people who find that channel to then maybe come over to this one. But there are some people who've told me that they've found my videos through through Phoenix Wright or whatever. I'm like, oh, okay. So hopefully when I talk about the main channel, it doesn't upset people too much. And like there, I was talking about an anime, so that's, you know, whatever. People can enjoy me talking about a shitty thing. But yeah, not everybody follows over there. Which is cool. I'm glad that some people have found this channel. I don't think anybody ever possibly could. Like, I don't put any effort into trying to get people to find it. You know, I don't do custom thumbnails. I did at one point. Then I was like, this isn't worth the effort, so I stopped. You know, I don't do anything like that to really try to get people to click. I put them out there, and because they're just fun to do. We're done with this place, right? With this floor. Maybe I can get down here and it'll be totally different. It'll be something to break the monotony. Oh, well, that's different. Hey, buddy. Are you alright? Did you kill anybody else? Have you killed any new men? You killed a man before. That's pretty cool. My guy was paralyzed. Now he's safe. Now he's all healed up. Alright, well, thank you. Great. Let's go, Noctowl. Anything? Anything at all? Oh, more okay, well, let's explore around here before we go on more well, there's a door, though. I can't go that way. Ah, shit. Okay, fine. Fight you first. Then we'll head down there. And so it's just more of the same guys. We're done with the Persian statues, I guess, but it's the same dudes with the same things. Terrible, dumb people. And what, you know, fucking... why don't I just talk more about the shitty show that I watched? Because it's fun. I can talk a little bit about it, going into spoilers. Because nobody cares. Even if I'm just talking about things that I might normally talk about on the main channel. That works. It's not directly related to the channel, it's just... I can talk about anime, movies, and shit. Just go into spoilers and shit. Because that's the thing with something like a movie, I can pretty easily do a review, but when it gets longer into like a full-length TV show, I find it hard to condense all of my thoughts into a single review in an interesting way, other than just saying the stuff that I just said. Yeah, it was dumb, and there you go. Just because, you know, it's a 12-episode show is like 4 hours, you know? There's a lot to say about the different things that it does over its run. Even though I'd like to do reviews about stuff like that, it's so much easier for me to talk about them spoilery, which is the benefit to episode reviews, talking about it as it goes, in depth. It's just that I don't like watching shows weekly, but there's that dilemma again, and I have started doing some on the channel anyway, but I never know what I'm doing, I just wing it all the time. I'm constantly conflicted about everything. But yeah, I like to be able to go in depth and talk about spoilers about all the specific things, especially if it was a bad show, because then that's funny. Other than just saying, oh, it was bad. I mean, I don't need that because I have Fly. It's kind of cool to have a flying move that doesn't take 2 turns. And I don't think I'd be losing a ton if I got rid of one of these. Oh dear. Well, I mean, have I ever really used Uproar? And is this something that I'm gonna want to use and lock myself into? Forget Uproar. But yeah, like if it's something bad, it's more fun to go in depth and talk about all the specific instances of it being bad, you know? Because that's another thing. Whereas with movies, when I start doing movie reviews, my plan is just to go see movies that I want to see. So odds are, most of them will turn out at least alright, because I'm not going to go out of my way to see movies that I know I'm not going to like. I'm not going to go see the fucking 50 Shades of Grey sequel. I'm not going to go see the Emoji Movie, because I value my time too much. Josh, in order to unlock the door to the radio transmitter, you need the voice of a certain person. The name of the person is Petrol, the Team Rocket executive. I have found out he is hiding in their leader's office. Unfortunately, though, that room is also protected with a password. Josh, we need the password to their leader's office first. Okay. But yeah. So I'll just be like, yeah, this is pretty good, and I can just talk about how I recommend that people go see it. But most anime that I watch, I'm probably not really gonna care for. Because most things are not good in just every medium, or at least are just kind of meh, and don't leave much of an impression on you. Most things that I experience, my reaction is, eh, whatever. Could have done without it. Not that big of a deal that it happened, I guess. You know? But with movies, it's like I gotta go out of my way to go to the theater and pay to go see it, and I'm gonna go see the ones that I want to see. But with anime, I'm just gonna kind of watch whatever's there on the computer, whatever I can access, which is everything. So I'll probably watch a lot that's like, oh, that was kind of whatever, I don't really care, I don't really have anything to say about it. And you never know, maybe sometime I'll watch some anime and I'll be like, I do have things to say about it, and I do want to talk about that, and I will on the other channel. Who knows what could happen. It's all a mystery, isn't that exciting? 99 HP. I've also wanted to do videos where I go in-depth and spoilery about movies or anime, stuff like that, in a nostalgia critic kind of style, where it's, you know, you just make fun of it the whole time, like a comedic focused video. But the problem with that is copyright, because for that you need to show the footage and everything, and I hate dealing with that kind of shit, because YouTube is broken when it comes to that. But it would be a lot of fun, you know, YMS type stuff. Because those would also be like, you know, bigger videos that would take effort, would take work to do, and I would like to be able to have some videos like that that I can be kind of proud of, like, oh, this took a while to make, and I'm finally getting to put it out there. And it'd be a rewarding experience. Yep. Let's try out the new move. Well, that's good. Anyway, in Chaos Head, there was this really funny part where the main character was this, like, whiny little asshole, and he was legitimately a shitty person, I thought. And that part was not intentional. Him being a whiny little baby was intentional, but him being an asshole, I don't think was. There was this one part where this little twin-tailed blonde lolly girl trips on the stairs and injures herself more than any human being ever has by tripping on the stairs. She just, like, cuts open her knee and she's bleeding, and it's like, what the hell? And he is walking past when that happens, and he looks back and he looks at her, and then he just keeps going. And I'm like, wow! What a fuck! He didn't even, like, ask, are you okay? Didn't even consider going over to her. Just, oh wow, she tripped, she's bleeding. Oh well. And he just kept going. And his character, like, he was supposed to be delusional, but he wasn't supposed to be, like, somebody who doesn't care about people. I don't know where they were going with that. And then later, his sister got kidnapped. And she called him, and she just goes, save me. And that's all she's able to say before the phone goes out. And he's like, oh, how annoying, just a prank. There was no other thing that she did in the entire show indicating that she has ever pranked him before. So he's just an ass. And then she calls him again later, and she says a little bit more. She's able to say, help me, all this other stuff. And he goes, oh, well, did I just get one of the passwords? That's cool. He goes, oh, maybe it's not just a prank. But he still doesn't do anything. He's like, oh, well, I'm just going to go home. And he has no involvement in her eventually getting freed. He never helps. I'm like, holy shit, what an asshole. It's funny, because later they meet up. Like, her and some other girls get trapped under this rubble, and he happens to be there. He finds them, and he gets them out of the rubble, and he's like, yes, I came to save you, sister. And I'm like, fuck you! When she was actually in danger calling you for help, you did nothing, like a dick shit. You just happened to be here, and you saved them from this situation. Don't talk of like you saved her, you ass. It was funny. And there was just so much like techno babble. They just started talking about all this shit that I was like, wait, what? When did you establish those words? What are you saying? Like, they were fighting the bad guy, and they're like, oh, I projected particles into his blind spot. And I was like, excuse me? You did what? What's that? What is that? What are these particles? How did you do this? And I was like, oh my god. It was just shit like that throughout the entire show. I mean, with like this cheesy story about these magical swords and this horrible animation. And oh, it was... The last couple episodes were my favorite because they were really funny. They were the worst episodes because they weren't supposed to be funny, but because they were so funny, they were my favorites. It was great. It just got so absurd. That's it for here. I can't access those rooms on the left. I gotta come back from another floor, I guess. I see you got the door. Well, anyway, and like you could make things appear. You could make your imagination into reality. And this one girl, they tried to force all these backstories on the girls, and they were just cheesy and stupid. This one girl apparently is afraid of dogs, and the villain makes a dog appear in front of her. It's like a little white puppy that licks her face and is just this cute, innocent little puppy. And I'm like, first of all, is anybody scared of puppies? Maybe. I guess I can give that to him. But why didn't he just make a different dog appear? Like a dog that could be an actual threat? I don't remember at the time if he wanted her alive. I don't think so, because I don't think that ever came up. But even if he did, it could have been a dog that just, you know, he could make at least try and hold her down or something. Or that the other characters couldn't intervene with. But he just made a little white puppy that's happy and kind and cute. And it's like, wow, well, you're a moron. And then not only that, while these girls are fighting, this is when the main character was still useless, which is the case up until the very end of the show. He's standing there doing nothing, and I'm like, dude, go over there, pick up the puppy, and take it away. What are you doing? It was such a weird instance. Like, there's a little puppy. The villain, that's what he came up with, a puppy. And the main character's just like standing there like, oh, what can I do? Pick up the puppy. It was so fucking weird. So much shit like that in the show. Where it's just like, what is happening? What are you talking about? What are you saying? None of you are interesting or good people. This is just dumb. And it looks like shit. And it was just that for 12 episodes. Ah! McGurgus! Sporgus! You're messing with them again. Huh, you must really like Team Rocket so much. You must really like Team Rocket so much. That's a strange sentence. And I also don't see how it makes sense. Tell me, who was the guy in the cape who used Dragon-type Pokemon? My Pokemon were no match at all. I don't care that I lost. I can beat him by getting stronger Pokemon. It's what he said that bothers me. He told me that I don't love and trust my Pokemon enough. I'm furious that I lost to a bleeding heart like him. Huh, I don't have the time for the likes of you. Okay. He kicked me again. Well then. Glad we could talk. Can't get in here, right? Oh, I can? Oh, fuck! Okay. What's up? Mwahaha! We've been waiting for you, so you are Josh. Me, you don't know who I am? It is me, Giovanni. That boy out there was my son. The majestic Giovanni himself. Wahahaha! Huh? I don't sound anything like Giovanni? I don't even look like Giovanni? How come? How the hell would my character know that? I've worked so hard to mimic him. Did he just reveal himself for no reason? Whatever. That room is protected with a special password. The password is... Why would you... Oh my god. No wonder these guys fail at everything. They're tearing themselves apart, Lisa! Jesus. He just fucking revealed all that shit and told me the password. I'm at 20 minutes, but I'm in a battle now, so I have to make it run a little long. Did I fight this guy before? Is this the guy I fought in the Slowpoke Well, or is that somebody else? Even you executives make no impression. I can't remember if I fought you before. And you have a Zubat! You have a Zubat! The same as all the underlings. Why? Okay. You fucking people. What now? No way. You just got the same shit. Like, it's not even evolved. I guess we didn't see many Coughings, but there's no difference. Coughings and Grimers and the shit that we saw. It's all the same. Could have had like he could have had a Golbat and a Weezing. I was not like the top guy, but he's an executive. He's supposed to be better. He's supposed to be a step above. But no. Eradicate. Oh, that's something right there. The almighty Eradicate. I don't know if I'll be able to fight it. I'll give it a shot. Can I don't think I can two-hit it. It's gonna do that thing where it leaves it with like 1 HP. Try a Thunder Punch. See if that does more. Yeah! I couldn't do a thing. Giovanni, please forgive me. Okay. Since disbanding Team Rocket 3 years ago, our Giovanni has been missing. But we're certain he's been waiting for the right time for our revival. Wahahaha! Losing to you won't change the fact that you're unable to get in the radio transmitter room. You need my voice to unlock it. Right. Well, we'll, oh, he's still, there he goes. Oh, and here, hi, oh, hi. Hail Giovanni! How nice. Okay, I don't even need to, like, take it. He's just gonna go himself. These guys, even their Pokemon, defeat themselves. Interesting. Well, yeah. Thanks for watching. Bye.